Feeling drained, unmotivated, detached? You may be headed for burnout. People who work in high-stress workplaces frequently experience burnout, a condition of prolonged physical and emotional weariness. It may negatively impact a person's performance and general well-being. This is why identifying burnout symptoms could transform your life. And it is essential to comprehend the phases of burnout to identify and treat it before it gets out of control. So first, what are the 5 stages of burnout? In this video, we will discuss the 5 stages of burnout and their contents. First, in the honeymoon phase, you feel enthusiasm and high energy, and next, in the onset of the stress phase, you lose interest in hobbies. Then is the chronic stress stage, when you detach from loved ones. Step 4. Burnout, and finally, Step 5. Habitual burnout, your self-care routines fall away. Your life has already become so ingrained with burnout. Step 1. Honeymoon phase. The first phase of burnout is often characterized by enthusiasm and high energy levels. During this phase, individuals usually approach their work with excitement, determination, and a great sense of purpose. They may spend extra time and effort to meet their goals and often neglect personal boundaries. While it may seem counterintuitive, this stage sets the foundation for burnout as people push themselves beyond their limits for sustained periods. Step 2. Onset of stress. As the honeymoon phase fades, individuals may start to feel stressed and find it harder to meet the high standards they set for themselves. They might experience increased irritability, anxiety, and fatigue. In this stage, work starts to seep into personal life, causing imbalances in relationships, hobbies, or self-care routines. At this point, it is crucial to establish healthy boundaries and seek support to prevent burnout from progressing. Step 3. Chronic stress. The chronic stress stage is where burnout starts to manifest itself more profoundly. Individuals may feel overwhelmed, emotionally drained, and physically and mentally exhausted. At this point, people could lose interest in their profession, grow cynical, and adopt a bad attitude. The feeling of accomplishment diminishes, and productivity levels may decline significantly. It becomes essential to prioritize self-care and seek professional help to prevent further deterioration. Step 4. Burnout. In this penultimate stage, individuals experience a complete state of burnout. Physical and emotional exhaustion takes a severe toll, and their performance and personal lives are significantly affected. Fatigue becomes all-encompassing, leading to a loss of motivation, decreased productivity, and a pessimistic outlook on development. Feelings of apathy and detachment can create a sense of hopelessness. Seeking professional help, taking time off, and rediscovering oneself outside work become vital during this burnout stage. Step 5. Habitual burnout. The 5th and final stage is the most critical and dangerous. Habitual burnout occurs when burnout becomes the person's default state, making it challenging to recover without significant intervention. Serious health problems, such as depression, anxiety, or even physical illnesses, can result from physical and mental exhaustion. At this point, individuals may need to consider more drastic lifestyle changes, such as taking an extended hiatus, changing careers, or seeking intensive therapy to recover from the deep-rooted burnout patterns. It is important to note that not everyone progresses through all the stages. The stages of burnout might vary from person to person, and the transition from one stage to another can be gradual or rapid. Recognizing the signs and seeking help as early as possible is crucial to prevent burnout from intensifying and causing long-term damage. Without intervention, exhaustion and hopelessness grow. Anxiety and depression can take hold. But there is hope. Catching burnout early makes recovery possible. Start by being extra gentle with yourself. Get support from friends, family, or a counselor. Make space for rest and recovery. Preventing burnout starts with daily self-care. Schedule time for healthy eating, exercise, and restorative sleep. Set boundaries with work and devices. Stay socially engaged in activities that energize you. Don't neglect your needs, you matter. Alright, now, let's recap what we have covered today. Neglecting self-care and withdrawing socially from others are two of the most alarming indicators that someone is emotionally and physically burned out. And then, feeling detached from yourself and disconnected from everything around you? It may be a sign as well. You see, burnout doesn't just happen overnight. First, there's the honeymoon phase. Life feels normal, but stress slowly begins to build up. Then comes chronic stress burnout and habitual burnout. That's when things start to escalate, and you begin losing interest and motivation in things you used to love. By the time you get to the last and fifth stage, burnout has taken hold of your life. Your physical and mental exhaustion worsens, becomes more difficult to manage, and increases your susceptibility to anxiety and depression. The key is to spot the signs of burnout early. This makes it easier for you to get help and recover from it. Remember, you're not alone in this. Reach out to friends, family, or professionals who can support you on your journey to recovery. In conclusion, understanding the 5 stages of burnout can assist people in spotting the early indicators and acting to improve their well-being before it worsens. Healthy and more fulfilling work-life balance can be achieved through reevaluating one's life and career choices, setting boundaries, seeking support, and prioritizing self-care. Recall that burnout is treatable and preventable, and that restoring general well-being can be greatly aided by acting now rather than later. So, don't let burnout take control of your life. Take a step today towards a healthier and happier you. Healing takes time, but you can regain your spark. Take action. Seek support. You deserve to live fully again. Now, I want to hear from you. What self-care recharges you? Share below. Let's uplift each other and prevent burnout together. Question 1. Effective self-care practices include exercise, healthy eating, proper sleep, setting work boundaries, taking breaks, meditation or yoga, social connection, and doing activities you enjoy. Make self-care a consistent priority. Question 2. Burnout progresses from feeling exhausted but engaged to increasing cynicism and detachment, to lessen performance, to complete burnout with depression physical symptoms. Watch for early red flags. Question 3. Maintain work-life balance by clearly defining work hours, taking breaks, using vacation time, having hobbies, and leaving work to be fully present at home. Communicate limits with colleagues. Have you noticed burnout symptoms? Share below how you recharged. Let's overcome together. Thank you for watching. See you next time.